Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world, cryptocurrency. That's right. Happy New Year. This is the first video of the year, I guess. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Manta ecosystem, possible airdrop hunting, probable airdrop hunting, and confirmed airdrop hunting. I'm going to be deep diving a little bit further into this, so if you want to know more about how Manta's working and the new paradigm bridging and airdrop rewards, please check out some prior videos. I'll put one up here for it. Today we're going to be checking a couple of things. We're going to be looking at Layer Bank landing protocol on Manta and how to fully utilize that to get more Manta airdrops, and in connection with the token called TIA, borrowing and lending with that on Manta with incentive, and at the same time checking out TIA over on Celestia, right? Which I've not really touched on before in this channel, and I'm just really getting up to scratch with it. But I had already been experimenting last week with some platforms, such as Osmosis, and another one called Milky Way, which I was playing around with kind of aimlessly, but it seems like it's all tying together now in my brain. So I'm going to explain what the play is there. So let's just get into it. Hopefully the video is not too long. I'm aiming for about 15 minutes, so stick around. And at the end of the video, I do have some boxes to open. We have 7 boxes to open for the new paradigm. So we'll open them too and see what's inside the boxes, right? Who doesn't like an unboxing? First things first, I've pretty much been Manta crazy on this channel. Like and subscribe if you want to know more about how to bridge to these pioneer chains. But the whole idea of kind of airdrop hunting and checking out new networks for big gains, or altcoins basically, is that you should always keep moving with the rhetoric, with the narrative, right? And I don't want to leave behind any others. So some of the next videos I'm going to be making are not going to be about Manta. They're going to be about Scroll, because this also is a big opportunity that's sitting there to be taken. And I will be talking about that in the future. And talking about TIA, Celestia, and Osmosis, maybe some Cosmos stuff. I'm all over the place, but that's what you got to do, right? Kind of, but I don't advise you to spread yourself as thin as I do. I do it for content. I would go heavy into the ones you really believe in. That's why do your own research. This is not financial advice, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into it. So today I want to bridge more into Manta because I want to do some purchasing of TIA token, even though it's pumped a lot today. Yes, Celestia TIA is up 14% today, but the whole market's kind of going up. It's been on a bit of a rocky road to 14-day, right? And on this, it's been going up and down like crazy, right? So I bought it around about the $12 mark a couple days back. That's nice to see it's pumped up a little bit. Long term, it's a new token. 14%, pump doesn't matter for me. It's already it was $2. It's already pumped. I missed it, so I'm just going to grab more today anyway. I'm not worried. If it goes down lower, I'll grab more. I'm not going to be using the new paradigm today because I want to get points for something else, right? Because I've already put 2.1 ETH on this wallet, and I put another, what did I put on the other wallet? Like another 2 or 3 ETH on the other wallet, right? So I'm very much in with that, with about 10 grand, right? And our team is now 51 ETH. Good stuff. Nice stuff. I'm going to use Orbiter. Orbiter Finance is another bridge, which if you are part of our channel's NFT collection, you have access to this spreadsheet, which we're filling out continuously with new airdrops, new narratives, new tasks that you should do to be able to get on different chains and possibly get big bags later, right? It's proven really popular even right now. It's like 2 a.m. in America. There's someone checking out an anonymous chinchilla, right? So it's really popular with our DAO. If you're interested in that, the link is in the description to purchase the NFT, or you can buy raffle tickets on our raffle DApp to get the NFT too. That's not what we're talking about today, though. Orbiter is one that I added to the bridge section here. We have Orbiter, Rhino, Mayan, Portal at the moment for bridging, okay, which are all good ones. We have Stargate, of course, bridge up here. We have the new paradigm bridge. We have the scroll bridge. All of these are incentivized for using, because the best way now in crypto to get people using your product is to offer something later. Sometimes it's not true. Sometimes it is, right? Anyway, so I haven't used Orbiter yet. I have 0 Orbiter points. You can see up here. So now it's a new journey of using that. We're going to be sending over to Manta. I need to refresh this because it seems like it's, oh no, we're on the wrong chain. Okay, now we're good. So we have 0.33 ETH on the Binance Smart Chain, and we want to send that over to Manta. We're going to send it. You can see here on the right-hand side, they have a whole bunch of quests and things now for Arbiter Finance. I haven't gone through them yet. So minting 1 transaction layer 2, minting 2 transactions, minting 3 transactions, bridging 1 transaction from any network to Manta. I guess that's one we're going to click off today. These are until January 10th or January 12th. That's why this is time sensitive, right? We don't have much time left to get these tasks done, to get these points for all of these. Address with nonce over 90 are not supported by Orbit. What? Okay, that's quite funny. So it says addresses with a nonce over 9,000 are not supported by an Arbiter, because actually this wallet I have used so many times. So now, okay, so I'm going to bridge that ETH to a newer wallet, which I don't think I've had 9,000 transactions on. Let's find out, I guess. That's quite. Is that shameful that this wallet has had over 9,000 button clicks? I've just been. It's been years though, I guess. That's why you should subscribe, right? I've been doing this for quite a while. Right, we're moving over here now. We have 0.9 BNB in this one too. New chain. We now have the tokens here. Let's try this one. Send there. Okay. All right, let's try it out. So we'll confirm and send that over on the new wallet that I've started. So I'll have to make a note of that to remember that I'm using this other wallet for this airdrop, and it's going over. Away it goes. Good stuff. Very fast. That just went through in about 10 seconds. Very good. With a little cameo from my kid. So I can come now to this right hand side and let's see if I picked up any orbit points. Yeah, we got 5 orbital points for doing that, apparently, something like that. So it's Omni inscription for the Ethereum community. You're essentially going cross-chain with inscriptions between Linea Base, Scroll, ZK-EVM, ZK Sync, Optimism, and Arbitrum going across. This will take quite a while to do. You'll need to have Ethereum on all of these different layer 2 channels and then bridge off between them. I don't want to do it now because I'd be using the wallet that they just said was too many transactions, so I guess I'll move it into a new wallet and then try this out later on. But there you go. There's another fucking thing we can do for airdrops. Crazy. So we'll do that some other day, maybe another video. So coming into Manta, I've come on to Dex Screener just to check what's going on with Manta, a little overview, right? So we have Stone token, which is currently 2,233. Of course, the price of Ethereum today, you can see down here, is 2,374. So still a little bit off peg, but not too bad, actually, not too bad. The Lab M token, the Layer Bank token, which we bought in our past video, is up again, 22% today. Fantastic stuff. Like, this is really taking off. I don't know how long it's going to take off because you do have to lock it up to get rewards, so there will be a dump in the future. You have to be very careful with tokens like this because people are really not buying it for the utility or the technology. They're buying it for the airdrop, right? So be careful. Sell at the right point is what I'm trying to say. Second in liquidity in the entirety of Manta, though, which is... Oh, no, sorry, in volume. No, sorry. Yeah, second in liquidity with $1 million now of liquidity with the Lab M token. Good stuff to see there. We have Aperture Swap, Quick Swap, Izumi Swap, and Pacific Swap up top. Of course, all of these are great places to stake and build up points. One thing of note, so I've been playing around in Aperture for a while. I have had Wrapped ETH with Staked ETH, I've had Wrapped ETH with Stone ETH, and I've had Wrapped ETH and TIA all in liquidity, right? This one's working quite well, actually, for fees. But in terms of the airdrop dash, I've still not earned any points, and I don't know why. I did fill out the needed liquidity of ETH with Wrapped Staked ETH, but they have not provided me any points, and I'm really not, I have no idea why. If anyone knows in the comments why or how to acquire points in Aperture, please let me know. So if we come to DeFi Llama, you will see now that more and more of these kind of platforms are going to start popping up because the hype is very much there. This would be Manta Swap, which was rug pulled, right? So you're going to see this is rug pulled a while ago, but this will continue to happen, right? Boom, right? So if you come into DeFi Llama, as I was doing before this video, I was just thinking, you know, maybe we'll find like a new platform we can talk about. Look at that. TVL just going exploding, fantastic stuff. Just thinking, you know, oh, we find a new platform, and I found that one. Thankfully, it already rug pulled. But really, any of these which we see that are not mentioned by any of these big five, or not mentioned by the Manta protocol on Twitter themselves, then I would really just stay away from at the moment. I don't think the gains that you could make there would be in any way equal to the losses that you would have if the rug pulled or by missing out on any kind of airdrops from the official ones, right? And one that I've seen mentioned before is Goku Money, which I have not gone into, but it has been talked about. It just launched a few days ago with $100,000 in there. Maybe we'll check that out at some point too. It's a CDP, Decentralized Reserve Bank and issuer of GAI, a fully backed capital efficient stablecoin hard pegged to the US dollar. So it is a stablecoin lending protocol, it seems. Let's get in. So Layer Bank. We have now received the Ethereum that we need to do what I'm going to do today. We are already in Layer Bank with our stone, which we have then looped and borrowed out of, and that's working well, right? So we have about 2 stone here, and we borrowed out 0.2 stone, and then I sent them into Aperture Finance to then mine, right, in liquidity to get more tokens, basically, right? By lending and borrowing inside of Layer Bank, we can come to the rewards part, and we'll see that you pick up rewards for doing so. In the rewards section, it will explain exactly how you can earn your rewards by supplying tokens, borrowing tokens, and then staking the LabM token inside a Layer Bank will acquire more Manta airdrop for you. So that's the game, right? The whole game. Again, we've said this a million times in video. You need to come to a new paradigm. The bridge in, get your stone Ethereum, right? Then from there, go to the Layer Bank bank section. Deposit your stone Ethereum in, then borrow off of the stone Ethereum to get points. Then you would also, for example, come into any of these and get a reward in the LabM token. Unfortunately, the stone lending has a 0% payout of LabM. The wrap USDM also has a 0% payout of LabM. So you can either decide to borrow it and get the token, right? Or buy it, or come in with some other assets to get a higher percentage of it. For example, now TIA has a 9% offer on the LabM, and if you borrow off the TIA, you're going to get yourself a 93% offering of the LabM token. Lovely stuff, okay? So that's why I bought the token before. We are also mining it, but it's really, really slow. If I come to the reward section, it will show you, for some reason today it's not updating, I don't know why, but I've accrued points from supplying, borrowing, and staking, and of course interacting on the network. I'm getting lots of points there because I'm busy every day clicking buttons. If I come into the manage area, you'll see there I've staked $180 of LabM in here, and I staked them until the end of the snapshot window, which is, you know, I've got 25 days to unlock here, which is just enough time. Perfect stuff. Then I'm going to probably just sell them and, you know, run away with the profits. Good stuff. So that's all good. I'm earning on lots of things. Also, same idea. We've said this before. Izumi, same idea. This will be the next one I'll be talking about on Manta at some point, racking up the points in Izumi. Same thing will happen here. They want you to swap tokens, $100 or $1,000 worth of tokens, up and down, back and forth, and then you will get your points. Then put in LP. The more LP, the longer you stake, the more points you're going to get. The points build up. The points equal to Manta airdrops at the end of this month, right? Time is ticking. So for me, I'm going to use Izumi today because I want to pick up some points by purchasing some of the TIA token we just mentioned here, right? So I'm going to buy TIA on Izumi. So I come to here and we just click this and we can find their TIA token. Awesome. And all I'm doing is building up trading, right? Trading, right? Getting more and more of this, right? So we are going to take 0.2 Ethereum to purchase up some of this. And then we're going to supply it, right? Actually, we need a little bit more, 0.22. We're going to try bridge it as well. Notice that's above $500, which means I'm going to be clicking up into getting more points on this system, right? So that will give me 37 TIA tokens. Thank you very much. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And we then come back over to Layer Bank. We then want to take this TIA and deposit it in here. We're going to go max with the TIA because we're going to borrow some out anyway. We want to put available as collateral on. Sometimes this really doesn't want to work. It's kind of annoying, but let's see if we can get it to pump. Okay, we then need to think about, okay, now we can try to borrow the TIA off our TIA, right? So we're going to borrow just 10, right? We're going to not borrow too much. We don't want to go over our borrow limit. If the whole market crashes or TA goes to zero, then we'd really put ourselves in a big pickle, because it's also tied in with our Ethereum liquidity, right? So let's get that borrowed. The other thing is, you know, by borrowing, and we know that by borrowing off of our lended assets, then we're going to actually boost our earning of the LabM token at the same time. So good stuff all around there. Okay, so that's now our position started up and running there. We are pretty much good in layer bank right now. You'll see now up on the TIA part here, we're now going to see that our points will start accruing here. We've supplied, we've borrowed, and we are staking hopefully as well and earning something there as well. I don't see where we can stake TIA on this though. It's all LabM. Right, now what we want to do now is we want to bridge the rest of that TIA that we've borrowed out, and we want to put it to work somewhere else on another chain. Yes, because we have this. This is Milky Way. Milky Way is on the TIA network. This is a staking TIA protocol. You stake it and you get Milk TIA back. You can then come and provide liquidity for the Milk TIA to earn yourself big bucks, right? Great stuff. You come to Osmosis, and on the TIA network, Celestia network, you then provide liquidity and earn on that. The one thing about TIA that's quite interesting, and Milk TIA in particular, is, okay, let's try get this broken down. Milky Way is deploying on the Osmosis chain. You can liquid stake your TIA on Osmosis or Celestia for Milk TIA. The TIA you staked will be delegated uniformly across Milky Way's validator set. Staking rewards are automatically compounded. For detailed explanation, do this. So what you're doing there is you're extending the TIA to validators, which then pay out. And at the same time, by getting in with Milky Way with your TIA and into these staking validator nodes, then in theory, that's going to whitelist you for multiple airdrops at the same time, which is very smart. Yeah, who are the validators I'm staking with? Milky Way does not operate any validators. Instead partners with trusted validators from Celestia's validator set. For a complete list, come under here. Will I qualify for TIA airdrops if I stake with Milky Way? We are working on a solution to distribute airdrop tokens to Milk TIA holders, and we'll share more details once it's confirmed. So this, again, is not a confirmed airdrop. This is a potential massive airdrop from multiple sources if you take a gamble to stake with TIA. Now what we want to figure out is, how do we bridge our TIA on Manta over to Celestia, right? Now we can try Orbiter and see if it's going to work. So let's come back here. Okay, so we're going to go in with liquidity then with TIA and ETH instead, because we couldn't actually find a bridge. If you know a bridge to send TIA from Manta network over to Celestia network, then please let me know. But you can always use your Kepler wallet to send from different chains. That's how I did it in the first place. I went from Injective over to Atom and to Celestia, you know, these kind of things. You can move that way as well. We'll talk about that in another video. Maybe I got ahead of myself too much. Like and subscribe. We're going to create this liquidity because now we can start instead using the TIA to farm on Izumi Finance to get more points for more Manta airdrop, right? Let's cover that. Okay, so that's halfway to getting up to the 500 limit for incentivized airdrops over on Izumi. So let's just bang that there. Boom. So now we're covering the layer bank. We're covering Izumi. We're trying to figure out how Aperture is working for the rewards. Not seem to be doing anything at the moment. We picked up some rewards there on Orbiter. All right, so thanks for staying to the end of the video. Your reward is the unboxing. So let's move over to the Manta New Paradigm Bridge and let's check out what kind of prizes we've got waiting for us. So we have 7 boxes to open right now. So let's open them all at the same time to make it more time efficient for everyone. We figured out what the frenzy is. So the longer you go with opening boxes and not getting a frenzy, your percentage chance of getting one goes up. A frenzy is getting multiple NFTs in one unboxing. So I had one the other day. I got all the lowest rarity tier NFTs, unfortunately, but we're keep trying to get some of the more expensive or rare ones, the rarer treats of the NFTs. We'll keep on trying to do that. Of course, with a contribution of 51 ETH, we are making a lot of box pieces quite, and this, which is great because it means that the more of these NFTs we have, the higher amount of Manta we're going to get in the airdrop. So let's pull it out. Come on. This takes a while sometimes. The excitement does build. Okay, we got... Oh, come on. Oh, we got one. Okay. Finally, okay, so we got 10 tier 1 backers. 10 more. Jesus. We got 3 leaderboard scores. We got 1 secure multi-sig, and we got 1 which I haven't managed to get yet, actually, which is the legit teams. Great. So we can check that all now. We had a frenzy. That's what happened there. Coming to our complete lineup now. Okay, now we only need 2 more. So we've got 23 tier 1 backers, 9 leaderboard scores, 4 secure multi-sigs, and now we have 1 legit teams. Nice stuff. Of course, the people at the top of the pile are absolutely destroying it with 21,000 tier 1 backers. But interesting, if you come down to like the bottom 200s, we're not too far away from that. Like this guy has 200. Actually, yeah, we kind of are. I'd put us on definitely top 500 for this, but it's just some really, really big players in this airdrop, which is bullish as hell. Right, that's me finishing up today's video on Manta Pacific. Hope you enjoyed this. To sum up, we talked about using Orbiter to get further points for their airdrop. We discussed how to use Layer Bank for supplying, lending and borrowing, and staking the LabM token to get rewards for their airdrop of the Manta token. We talked about the confusion with Aperture, which I haven't managed to figure out. We talked about using Azumi Finance as well. And we also discovered some new projects over on Celestia using the Milky Way and the Milky Tia token. Love these names. Yeah, Milk Tia. Also, and supplied liquidity with Tia into Azumi Finance to start knocking off points there for further airdrops as well. Cool. If you appreciate this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. We will have another update soon about Scroll Network. We'll talk more about Manta and the upcoming airdrop, and we will look into this Tia Celestia situation as well. Try to figure out some more ways to earn over there too. Peace. I've been Richie. Happy New Year, and don't get wrecked.